revive on it because it looks like Machina Navratilova, great sports lady, was has been talking about this because it seems that um, there was a vote on the Associated Press had the best female athletes in the world for this year. And I think we know this person who got voted in third place. What
Yeah,
do you
this
think
is
about
a
this?
domestic abuser. Not domestic abuser because it was in a ring. You might remember this individual from the Olympics. This individual beat up an Italian woman and claimed to be female. Um, and I love how Sir Glenn said that dude's gait is more manly than mine. It's true.
It's like,
The minute you look
yeah,
at that picture, you know
it's
that
like
is a dude. That
it's like
dude's gait is more manly than mine. Okay, that wins the internet tonight, Sir Glenn. Thank you. That's hilarious. I mean, look at that picture. That tells you everything. But you know what? We know everything because as you and I covered, Fletcher, this individual was found to have XY chromosomes, and then it went further. This person has a micro organ. I'm not going to say the P word. It's been found. It was came out after the Olympics that this individual who already had failed gender tests, actually it came out that not only were they is this person XY. What people were saying was, oh, okay, they're XY, but they don't have the male genitalia, which
but
doesn't really matter. But in fact, the person does. This individual does have male genitalia. So
yeah,
yeah. And
and
now just one of the best female athletes of the year. Thanks.
yeah, let's sink that in because you're not. I mean, it's not that they came like like so long behind, right? It's that you're literally third place. And how many times have we seen this kind of stuff where women kind of get left behind? I mean, I think so. My understanding is that so it was Caitlin Clark, I guess, won,
Who's
and
very
then
cute and looks like a woman and is one.
what? And I
An
think it
exciting
was
basketball player.
yeah. So I mean, you have her. She was named the AP Athlete of the Year of 2024. Second place, I believe, went to Simone Biles, right? But
Oh, she's
how
great.
she was great. I mean, Olympic winner, right? Beautiful lady. But how the heck? I mean, I don't. I'm like it's like when you're like, whoa, what, the whoa, because
Yeah, I mean the funny thing
how
is
do we have?
you mentioned Caitlin Clark. First of all, we have to say that her being on this Time cover and being named athlete of the year is actually controversial to some people, despite the fact that she seems to almost single-handedly have revolutionized interest in the WNBA. I mean, the only person I ever knew to watch WNBA is my own mother. I didn't know anyone else.
Right.
My mother loves it. And there's people who are like, oh, it's racist because there's I guess there's more Black American women, but I don't know. I don't take it that way. I take it as she's fresh and new and she has a great talent. I don't know why people have to make everything about race. I mean, she's a lovely girl. I never heard anything bad about her. She plays well. I mean, people are always going to feel a little jealous if you're upstaged, but I don't think that you know what, she apparently came out and says, okay, yeah, I have white privilege. You know what, that was nice of her to say, I guess, because she wants people to feel comfortable with her. Some people say that's not right. She's giving into the woke mob, whatever. I mean, I think she's not trying to be a politician out here, right? She's just trying to do her thing, and she does her thing really well. And you mentioned Simone Biles. She's amazing. My goodness, didn't she win gold at the Olympics? I
Yeah,
think
yeah. I
for
mean,
gymnastics. And so, how do you get this fly in the ointment? You
right.
get this, this woman. Look, if you want to have fun, please look on YouTube on this platform, and please find Simone Biles's. Thank you, Fletcher, for putting her up. Her, I think floor routine for the gold, one of them is flawless. Like if you want to believe in God, I mean, you're like, only God can let somebody do the things this young woman is doing. It's insane. Okay. I mean, they're always amazing. You think of Nadia Comaneci and all that. She has her own style. She's so powerful and also beautiful. These are women who, man, they gave their whole childhoods and lives to be amazing at their craft, to be the best. And then here comes this fly in the ointment, as we would say from my family in the South. This Imane guy, I'm sorry, that's a dude, XY chromosome and an underdeveloped male genitalia. I'm sorry it came out that way. Life happens. It doesn't make you okay with beating up a woman in the ring and saying that you're a woman so you can get all these accolades. And how can they think that's okay to leave out some wonderful woman who spent her whole life so that he could step in front? With, as Sir
Right.
Glenn says, a more manly gait than his. Walking down there, have the nerve, at least put a dress on. I mean, dang, at least play the part.
No,
When I
no,
saw
no.
it, Fletcher, I was like, oh, I see he's come out as male now. That's what I had
Right.
thought
Like,
when I
yeah,
first
it was
saw
like,
that.
yeah,
I
it's
said,
like, it's
oh,
a trap.
okay.
It's a trap.
I mean, oh my goodness. This has got
I,
to stop.
yeah, yeah.
It's
It's
not
just
common.
this
I mean, common sense. I don't think this is popular with people, though, to be honest.
underdeveloped, overcompensated. Yeah,
I think
that.
they go
Yeah,
together.
yeah. They could. I mean, nobody's taken the humanity out of this person.
Yeah, and people are,
If they
yeah.
had, yeah, if they had, unfortunate. It's like it's unfortunate events. Unfortunately, there's sin that came into the world, and now this person is confused because their organs are mixed in the female
No, I
and
don't think it's
male
even,
part.
no, that could
Well, we're
happen.
saying if we're saying that, like
Yes,
let's
if it
let's say in
happens.
the
Best
best
case
scenario, like
scenario,
kind of like
yes.
Jamie Lee Curtis, right? Who
Right.
was born, she was born with some of the male genitalia and all that stuff.
Ambiguous.
Yeah,
It's
ambiguous in a
ambiguous.
sense.
Yeah.
You would never see Jamie Lee Curtis and think, oh my God, that's a dude. You know what I mean? But we're talking about somebody who you obviously you have the chromosomes of a male. You have the
It's
chromosomes of a male.
100% a guy.
Man, I'm sorry. If you ever boxed, when I was a kid, I used to box. And if you ever box, you get punched by, your sister or your cousin as a female of, whatever, even no matter how strong or buff they are, you get punched by a male, it's a complete different experience.
Imagine in
And
the face.
in the face, and here you have somebody trained to smash you the hardest way possible, meaning they use their hips, they use their stance, and you're going up against you. You shouldn't be doing that.
With denser muscles, with faster reflexes, all of which the science shows men have, and this man has. This man had some kind of genetic defect, I'm certain a congenital problem that doesn't make him any less male. I mean, he is a man. And as far as the mixed genitalia, I don't believe he has it. That's what came out, that he
Right?
had a
Yeah, that's the truth.
micro
Yeah,
organ, and that's why they said, oh, okay. But no, he's look at this musculature.
yeah,
None
that's
of
the
the women look
musculature.
like
Yeah,
that.
look at the
Look at that.
muscular.
Look
Yeah,
at the physiognomy. I agree with Lady Jen. Caitlin Clark and Simone Biles are women to look up to. The third individual, I don't know about them. I think what we said once before during the Olympics, that's called a cheater. That's what
yeah,
cheating is. Like, you have a natural advantage and you are using it to dominate someone who, a bunch of people who could not ever really compete with you. I mean, isn't it that two men came in 1 and 2 at the Olympics? What a shame. How
yeah.
how
That's a
how
shame.
that's a scandal. And
That
yeah,
is a
Angela
scandal.
Carini is the, Lady Jen mentioned Angela Carini. That I think that's the woman who he boxed and sent home. She had worked so hard. She really wanted to bring that home to her dad. I guess he really needs her help. She was looking for the prize money to help him, I think, with an operation. I hope that someone's provided it to her,
Yeah,
because
I
I
hope
heard
so too.
people said that they really felt bad. She was, looking to be the winner and probably would have been, but for, a man beating her up. Um, she said she'd never in her whole career, and she's trained like crazy, been hit that hard before, because she's never been with a man in the ring before. She was stunned.
Imagine,
She was like,
imagine
I
that.
couldn't believe it. I couldn't go any further. She had to stop, but she was crying, fell into a ball of tears because she could not go on.
Yeah,
The
she had
pain
got
was
hit once,
immense.
and that was it.
Yeah, that
It
was
was
it.
like that was it.
Yeah, because she's used to women hitting her. Yeah. This is nonsense. I'm sorry. This is nonsense. Now, President-elect Trump said he's going to do something about men and women's sports. I don't know if he really can do anything. But there have been, we've spoken about it before, Fletcher, people who have been forfeiting games, again, not
Yes.
just because they disapprove, but also for their own personal safety.
Yeah, completely. Because, I mean, we have to protect our women in sports. I mean, so many women fought to have women's sports to begin with.
True.
To have it go down like this. I mean, to this be the thing that that pushes women completely over, like not wanting to do any sports, then I'm sorry. This time to do something. And it's like I said, it's no shade on this dude, that whatever
No, no
happened. There's
shade.
just
let them have their
you gotta
own
let
let them have
you
their
could do,
own
yeah,
league. People have
have a
proposed
different
that,
league.
Fletcher.
Yeah,
People have
they used to.
proposed that. And here's the other thing that's even equally important. Sports have been shown to have girls, especially younger girls, have stronger self-esteem, better health, better mental health. In other words, young girls who get involved with sports, they tend to delay fornication or sex before marriage. They tend not to do that or not do it as early. They tend to avoid drugs. They tend to have a better mood. Okay, their cycles are more regular, like all the good things that you would want for young girls. It's great that they get involved with sports. You should be happy your daughter wants to do sports, your sister wants to do sports. It's going to make her life better, and that health will go on through her years. The studies are showing that if you do sports young, a lot of the gains will stay with you even if you don't continue them as you're older. But if you have these boys being able to be in girls sports and that discourages girls, they know they can't win, or they're afraid to get harmed, or they don't want to share a locker room with some boy, then you're going to discourage them from that. And that hurts all of society. That makes it much less likely that they'll do sports, which we know is good for young women.
What do you think? Let us know in the comment. Like, share, and subscribe.